Hello, coffee lover. Paul Kopi here with another segment in my Coffee Truth series. And here I'm going to be focusing on the different kinds of coffee. I'm going to keep this basic and as simple as possible. There are basically two kinds of coffee in the world, Arabica and Robusta. And these make up roughly Arabica 70% of the world's production and consumption, and Robusta 30%. There's a big difference between these two kinds of coffees. Arabica grows only at elevation. It's at least double the price of Robusta. It's harder to grow, lower yield. It's also more susceptible to leaf rust disease, which tends to hit the crop every decade or two. And the Robusta variety doesn't need elevation to grow, has higher yield. It's more robust, resistant to disease. However, the taste is not nearly as refined as Arabica. And the main difference, the biggest point you need to know, is Robusta has about twice the caffeine as Arabica. Twice the caffeine. Now, most people don't know that there is even a difference between these two. But with Robusta variety having twice the caffeine, it has a completely different effect in the brain and body. Instead of a focused, grounded buzz that I believe 100% Arabica freshly roasted gives you, Robusta is a distracted buzz. It's a nervous, jittery buzz. It also tends to be very acidic, and people feel that they have a burning sensation in their throat when they drink Robusta. Now, most people come to me and say, I can't drink coffee. It makes me feel this way. Maybe I feel this burning in my throat. And I say, have you tried 100% Arabica? And what is that? They don't even know that there's a difference between these two. So this is probably the most important aspect you can know about coffee. What kind of coffee are you drinking? It's like, what kind of drugs are you taking here? This is really very important. One, Arabica, 100% fresh roasted Arabica will give you a buzz, a feeling, an uplifted, also a great taste, whereas Robusta will make you feel jittery, nervous. It will make you feel distracted. It won't have nearly as good a taste. So you need to know what kind of coffee you're drinking. Now, the big coffee companies, they don't want you to know this. Why? Because they use Robusta in many of their packaged coffees. They use Robusta in instant coffee. They use Robusta in canned, packaged ground coffee. Maxwell House, Folgers, Nescafe, all these companies, they say in the packaging 100% pure coffee. Big deal. But they don't say 100% Arabica coffee. Even if it says Arabica coffee, but not 100% Arabica coffee, you can bet that there's quite a bit of Robusta in there, up to 50%. They blend with it because it's way cheaper and also gooses up the caffeine. Now, the specialty coffee companies usually only use 100% Arabica. However, for espresso, there are several companies which use some Robusta, about 20% Robusta. And this is a trick that they use. They say that, because it enhances the flavor. There's nothing flavor enhancing about Robusta. It's a much less good tasting coffee. The only reason they use Robusta in this old roasted coffee is because old roasted Robusta gives a better crema than old roasted Arabica. This is a trick that they use. So they put some Robusta in the mix, call it a blend, and it will produce, when it comes out of the espresso machine, a better crema than if it was 100% Arabica. Now, if you have 100% Arabica and you're putting it in through that espresso machine, you will get all crema. It is dramatic, only because it's fresh roasted. So this is a trick that those companies use. As always, I recommend using only 100% fresh roasted Arabica. You will have the best effect, the best taste. Everything about your coffee will be as good as it can be. So this is my video. I recommend that you like it and share it to your friends, especially if you have friends who don't think they can drink coffee. If they see this video, maybe they'll try 100% Arabica coffee and be surprised that they will like it and be able to drink it. Anyone who has blogs, feel free to embed this video to use it. And any of my videos, you're free to use, to share. I want to get the word out. I think the big coffee companies are in business just for profit, really not caring about how coffee, which is a powerful, in my opinion, drug for the masses, how it affects people. I think we can all wake up with much better tasting coffee. What better way to wake up than with coffee truth and understanding what coffee really is and how we can most benefit by it. Okay, that's it for now, coffee lover. We'll see you again.